Hey, buenas tardes, damas,
Bienvenidos.
caballeros.
Tum,
Hey.
tum.
Alienígenas también, ¿verdad?
Bueno, como tú y yo somos parte de indígenas, podemos decir que hay indígenas en la costa, ¿no?
Decía alienígenas, pero sí, también indígenas, bienvenidos. Me imagino a alguien, lo peor es que, lo lamento, he estado en comunidades indígenas donde tienen mejores celulares de los que yo he tenido en mi vida. Así que estoy seguro de que si hay alguien en una comunidad indígena que le interese un mínimo Rebel Moon, va a escuchar este programa. Si es que alguien
Este,
en un...
¿Estás diciendo, Pablo, que vamos a perder nuestro audience indígena rápidamente?
Si es que hay alguien en alguna comunidad indígena escuchándonos en este momento, me disculpo a nombre de todo el mundo occidental por Rebel Moon. No debió pasar.
Bueno, ya que estamos empezando y Pablo ya reveló uh, nuestro main topic, ¿no? De por lo menos uno de los topics. Um, y no sé, ese. En verdad, una de las cosas, dos cosas pasaron el otro día. Una de ellas es que salió el trailer del Rebel Moon y luego salió el trailer del Acolyte, que vamos a hablar también de eso. Pero también hoy, como dije, vamos a tratar de ver, salió el trailer de Alien y hay un pattern, como digamos, hay algo que estas cositas se parecen un poco igual unas a las otras, ¿no, Pablo?
Quisiera, no estoy seguro si es que es tan estricto como era antes con las cosas, creo que era de Fox, 20th Century Fox. Me gustaría mostrar el tráiler original de Alien, de la primera película. Y por cierto, hey Gonzalo, War Monkey, ¿cómo vamos? Me encantaría mostrar ese tráiler porque es la base de todos los trailers que han existido de películas durante décadas. La estructura, la manera de mostrar los sonidos, todo lo siguen copiando hasta el infinito. Pero nunca entienden el concepto real. Nunca entienden el núcleo del tráiler de Alien, que es desconcertarte y a la vez interesarte en lo que estás viendo. Aquí simplemente te aburren. Y es lo que
Yeah.
pasa en la franquicia de Alien desde Prometheus. Desde Prometheus es terrible. El, y no hablo solamente de las películas son basura. Alien, creo que era Covenant, el último que salió.
Sí.
Tuvieron un alien en plena luz del día sobre una nave y se veía ridículo porque no se supone que veas al alien así directamente, no se supone que veas al xenomorfo de una manera tan abierta. Se supone que tiene que ser este ente misterioso del cual solamente ves partes y la mayoría del tiempo no ves nada, solamente sientes su presencia, sientes su peligro. Y es algo que ya arruinaron. En Aliens 2 tienes un exceso de Aliens, en Aliens 3 tienes el Ox Alien o el Dog Alien, dependiendo de cuál versión de Aliens 3 estés viendo.
Pero es porque Aliens era más como, tiburón en el espacio. Era no lo veías, los veías corriendo, era más de la música, del ambiente. Y ahora
Sí.
con los efectos especiales, estás...
Ah, Que por cierto, algunos de los efectos especiales de las nuevas películas son peores que los efectos especiales que había en Alien Resurrection.
Sí, por favor,
Uh,
toda la gente que hace efectos especiales, vaya a ver el Aliens original, Tiburón y la cosa, para saber
Vean
cómo
Godzilla.
hacer espesos especiales. ¿Eh?
La película original de Godzilla y las
Oh,
películas
sí.
originales de Superman, bueno, no las originales, estoy completamente al tanto de que existen películas a blanco y negro de Superman. No, hablo de la época de Donald. Si es que pueden ver esas películas, eso es la verdadera magia del cine. Uno sabe que no es real, pero tiene esta sensación por atrás que hace que el cerebro se olvide de que estás viendo efectos especiales, sabes que son efectos especiales. Es imposible no saber que ese vuelo de Superman es absolutamente eh, hecho cortando el frame de Superman y superponiéndolo a un frame del cielo. Es obvio, pero conecta tanto que tu cerebro simplemente se relaja y lo disfruta.
Y te
Y
da
eso era lo que
escalofríos.
hacía los... Sí, ahora tienes en computadora cosas tan hermosas, tan bien diseñadas, tan perfectas, y se ve falso.
Sí. Hablando de falso, como estamos, porque me parece que estas tres cosas que estamos hablando hoy, una sea Rebel Moon, la otra sea de Acolyte, y digamos la tercera sería el nuevo trailer de Aliens que recién salió. Todas en verdad están conectadas. Y vamos a mirarlo porque me parece que cada una de estas cosas se van a caer en lo definitivo, que estamos como digamos... ahora, antes era el thumbnail que dice Rebel Moon contra el Acolyte, pero ahora me parece que es Rebel Moon contra el Acolyte contra Aliens, pero todos
Oh,
en verdad
no.
son los mismos. Si lo
Eh,
miramos bastante, quiero que mires, Pablo, porque
sí, es
mira
solamente
el
un segundo.
diseño, mira el
Eh,
diseño.
Gonzalo, no solamente Supergirl era una gigantografía, mira Empire Strikes Back y mira Return of the Jedi. Al, incluso en Star Wars, en la primera película, Star Wars, hay muchísimas escenas donde no notas que es una pintura.
Sí,
Es literalmente tú ves un fondo, es una pintura espectacular, pero con las personas moviéndose al frente, con todo posicionado de esa manera, parece que fuese real. Es una pintura hecha la mayoría de veces al apuro, con muchísimos detalles ridículos. Hay Stormtroopers en la escena en la que el emperador está caminando con Vader. No recuerdo si es que es en un Star Destroyer o si ya están en Estrella de la Muerte. Creo que es en un Star Destroyer. Y tú puedes notar algunos de los detalles y aún así se ve tan increíble.
sí.
El mate del final de Star Wars se renota, la de la llegada de las naves al Death Star, esa sí no se nota. Hay algunas que se nota y algunas que no se nota, pero de todas maneras te envuelve.
Eh,
Absolutamente se conecta, entonces extraño los viejos efectos especiales.
y parte de eso que estaban haciendo, porque ahora hasta en el Acolyte dijeron que no iban a usar lo que ahora modernamente hacen, no hacen ya pinturas porque eso requiere talento. Ahora lo que hacen, ponen una pantalla como una televisión gigante atrás de los actores. Y por eso muchas de las series nuevas como Obi-Wan y cosas así se veían tan chafa, porque usando esa gran palabra, porque no era una pintura, sino era una pantalla atrás. Si quieres ver algo similar, mira exageradamente, miren en las películas de Sin City, que lo hacían como lo hacían antes en los 20, que se nota obviamente que cortaron un coche y están pasando una película atrás de un proyector.
Pero antes se
Como hacían
hacía
en
eso
los 20.
siempre.
Claro,
Por ejemplo, si es que tú ves Pulp Fiction o básicamente cualquier película en la que estén en un auto en movimiento, era un auto estacionado y alguien estaba jalando la manivela, girando la manivela para que gire el background, o si no ponían un proyector y proyectaban el background y era el movimiento de la ciudad y todo, y mientras tanto los actores estaban completamente estáticos. Y te voy a ser honesto, hay muchísimas de esas escenas donde es obvio, pero se disfruta y algo mágico de
claro.
esa sensación.
Sí, y tienes razón, Gonzalo, es green screen, pero lo que quiero decir es que la manera que usaron el green screen lo están obviamente tratando de recrear lo que decía Pablo en Sin City. Crearon el efecto porque se nota, no estaban tratando de hacer blend.
Incluso en los practical props, en este momento tienes ese frame de Rebel Moon en la
Sí,
pantalla. Si es que tú ves, las armas son obviamente 3D printed.
sí,
Son
okay.
impresiones 3D. No hay manera de escaparse de eso. No tienen ni siquiera la sensación de dificultad. Cuando tú haces un prop, se nota los puntos en los que tuviste que lijar, se nota los puntos en los que tuviste que remover un poco usando una lima para que todo calce perfectamente. Y se nota cuando simplemente es un modelo, es un juguete, es algo hecho de plástico y se acabó.
Sí.
Esto es una impresión 3D. Casi no tiene componentes que sean obtenidos básicamente haciendo scavenge, sacando partes de otras cosas. Esto, pusiste el modelo 3D, la máquina se demoró 8 horas y ya está, tienes tu pistola. Ok,
Sí.
bravo, tienes tu pistola. Los blasters en Star Wars, en la película original de Star Wars, se sienten mucho más reales. ¿Por qué? Son juguetes de armas modificados incluso con piezas de metal. Entonces, la sensación es diferente. La sensación es mucho más como algo orgánicamente armado en lugar de algo que es una pieza sólida. Esto se ve como una pieza sólida. Se ve como esas pistolitas inflables, no inflables, esas pistolitas que hacen con plástico, inflando el plástico dentro de un molde
Sí,
que
como
puede
dicen,
rellenar de agua.
vacuum.
Sí, es esa sensación. Mientras tanto, si es que se hubiesen dado el tiempo, por ejemplo, de poner algunos detalles en cuero, de poner verdaderos detalles en madera, solamente la parte de afuera del barril, colocar algo de metal, ya da otra
Sí,
sensación, ya cambia completamente. Entonces, se ven bien, no se
se
ven
ven bien,
terribles. Si es que
no se
fuese
ven
un
terrible.
cosplayer, si es que fuese
Sí,
un cosplayer, le diría, hey, buen trabajo.
yeah, ganaría.
Pero esto no es un cosplayer. Aquí se gastaron tanto dinero, tanto estúpido dinero. Le dieron a Zack Snyder tanta guita para que la desperdicie en impresiones 3D y cortes de lesbiana enojada.
Bueno, vamos a regresarlo, los cortes de lesbiana enojada. Pero como te decía, si puedes ver atrás, se nota que es un set práctico. Se ve bien, en verdad. El set
Ah,
práctico,
sí.
se pueden ver las lucecitas de Star Trek, de Star Wars. Se nota que gastaron dinero así, los trajes están bien hechos, pero como estamos viendo, todo es como un pattern que en
Ujú.
verdad se está haciendo ahora en estas películas. Esto dice que Netflix debuted el trailer de Rebel Moon. La parte 2 continúa la saga de Korra. ¿Sabías que había más saga de Korra que no ibas a cobrar, Pablo? Ok,
Ah.
hoy, digamos, hoy, gente de la audiencia que nos estás viendo vivo o en el replay, hoy es el día que Fletcher tortura a Pablo en vivo. Y por favor de llamar a Geneva, porque esto va a ser una tortura.
Geneva Convention. No, pero ok, primero, nunca creí que iba a haber un personaje llamado Cora que me iba a caer peor que Cora de la continuación de Avatar. Zack Snyder lo logró. Hey, es un logro para Zack Snyder, no un logro. Por cierto, lo que tú decías de las luces, eso es algo que no puedes lograr con animación, con green screen. Hay algo en la refracción de las luces, en la manera en la que chocan con el lente de la cámara que es imposible imitar en efectos digitales. Así que sí, hacer un set práctico con las luces prácticas me parece genial. De hecho, tienen más botones de lo que la mayoría de cosas en el Star Trek actual tiene. Sé que en Next Generation tenían pantallas táctiles, me importa un pito. En Next Generation todavía tenían diales y todavía tenían potenciómetros, todavía tenían cosas que se sentían bien. En el actual Star Trek, todos son pantallas táctiles y no sé si alguna vez han tratado de manejar incluso un auto inteligente. Es absoluta basura tratar de manejar algo que necesitas una sensación táctil para saber en qué punto está cada cosa en una pantalla. Es imposible de replicar. Simplemente es una sensación que no puedes igualar. Busquen una radio antigua, cambien el volumen girando la perillita y van a sentir esa granularidad increíble que tiene. Ahora traten de aplastar el botón de su computadora o si es que tienen un teléfono, traten de mover con la pantalla táctil, no se siente lo mismo.
Sí, y hasta para que noten también algunos celulares cuando empezaron a hacer la pantalla táctil, usaron sonidos para sentirse, la gente no se sentía, los primeros iPhones no se sentían confortables usándolos porque no se escucha algo táctil y por eso estaban ganando un poco más las Blackberries, pero luego Apple hizo ese que es un sonidito que sonaba como estás usando algo táctil para revolucionar un poco de la pantalla. Pero Pablo, ¿vamos a torturarte por ver este trailer o no? ¿Estás listo? ¿Tienes
adelante.
tu bebida? ¿Estás listo?
Lo peor es que tengo una cerveza al frente, pero no planeo beberla porque tengo que jugar a Magic the Gathering hoy. Me vas a hacer tener ganas de abrir mi cerveza.
Ok.
Por cierto, gracias al supermercado que pusieron a una cuadra de mi casa por traer esta fabulosa cerveza holandesa llamada Breda. Las cervezas nacionales están por sobre $1. Esta cosa cuesta 69 centavos y te emborracha igual, así que... Por cierto,
Okay,
nice, 69.
Vamos a cuestionar la sobriedad de Pablo en este momento. Vamos a ver, vamos, estás emocionado, Pablo, dale, tu favorita cara 2.
No, Miguel, no voy a jugar Magic en horario laboral. No trabajo en el gobierno chileno. Luego explico eso, luego hablo de eso.
En verdad, no es nada más el gobierno chileno.
Diego está trabajando, pero no te preocupes. En algún momento arrastraremos a Diego a esto.
¿Qué tal, Pablo? Mira, tienen lightsabers. Oh, no.
El anime hace mucho mejor los lightsabers desde hace años.
Sí.
You must know you cannot win.
Tienen maquinitas sucias. Se notan que son gente malas porque están arruinando el medio ambiente. Regresa.
Ok. Pausa. ¿Puede retroceder un poco?
Claro. ¿Para dónde vas?
Perfecto.
Ok.
Ok. Primero, esto se ve muy Dune y Warhammer, lo
Sí,
cual no me
bastante
disgusta.
Warhammer. Sí,
No me disgusta para nada. El actor se ve espectacular en esa escena.
sí.
Muy bien. ¿Por qué no hicieron la película sobre este tipo en lugar de una... ¡Ah!
Bueno, en cierta parte digamos esto, las visuales de Rebel Moon, y regresaremos a esto porque vamos a torturar a Pablo más, sí audiencia, vamos a torturar a Pablo más porque vamos a mostrarle el tráiler desastroso del Acolyte también, sí, sí. Sí, disculpa Pablo, pero lo vamos a tener que hacer. Pero mira, la armadura, ya se nota que sí, la gente que hizo los trajes para esta serie, sí sabían lo que estaban haciendo. Um,
Ujú.
y ahora se nota la manera que está filmado, la manera que está basado. Eso parece como Gladiator en el espacio.
Totalmente, el diseño es muy superior, incluso la calidad, si es que tú comparas
Sí.
estas armaduras con las armaduras de los anillos del joder, los
Oh,
anillos del joder se veía como hechas en papel maché. Esto se ve, obviamente la mayoría es plástico, no importa, la manera en la que pusieron los acentos, la manera en la que hicieron que se vea como metal, funciona bastante bien, no perfecto, pero bastante bien. El tener el cuello militar, excelente. Se siente como... Iba a ser un chiste de se siente como Doom, no como lesbianas enojadas en el espacio, pero le recuerdo, ahora Chani es una lesbiana enojada en el espacio, así que...
cuidado.
¡Ay! Odio la modernidad. No puedo creer que
No,
la miniserie del 2000 y la película del 84 sean mejores representaciones de Doom que el Doom de... ¡Ah!
no,
Odio
no,
eso,
Pablo,
odio eso.
no, no, Pablo, no. Tú tienes que respetar a Chani del desierto, porque como dice el gran director francés, él dice que ella en los ojos puede contar una historia. ¿Qué historia estaba contando? ¿Quién sabe? O cuántas drogas se consumieron en el set para el director ver algo en los ojos de Zendaya, quién sabe. Pero
La primera
regresamos a
película...
esto.
Oh, oh, déjame escapar de esto.
No, no, ya sé lo que estás haciendo. Sí, sí, reconozco lo que estabas haciendo. Tú quieres entrar, vamos a hablar de Dune, vamos a hablar, cualquier cosa para no, Pablo, no, você va a ver esto. Ok.
Because
Mira.
there is nothing to return to.
Más Lord of the Rings, más Harry Potter.
Dark days lie ahead of us all.
Esto sí es bastante Dune.
Sí, totalmente.
Pero el original Dune de cuando nosotros éramos filios.
Sí.
O no, pero esas mangaritas atrás, no sé, eso ya está, no sé.
We will teach you how to fight.
Eso. Vamos, 7 samuráis.
Impressive.
Zack Snyder.
The scar gives
Favorito.
money.
El trope de 7 samuráis se ha usado tanto.
Tanto
Lo
que
han... El problema es que nunca entienden el concepto clave de los 7 samuráis, porque no solamente los están preparando para la invasión, no
Right.
solamente los están defendiendo de los bandidos que van a venir a atacar a la aldea, los están volviendo autosuficientes para que en un futuro no necesiten contratar a Ronins para que trabajen para ellos, para que los protejan de alguna manera. Y era el personaje principal de 7 Samuráis es el que se rapa, el que se corta el pelo para hacer parecer que es un monje y salvar a alguien. No recuerdo el nombre del personaje, pero ese personaje tiene una visión muy diferente que el resto de los Ronins que trabajan en la aldea, que es alzar a la aldea, fortalecer a la aldea, no solamente protegerla en este momento, sino darle las herramientas para pelear a futuro. que es algo que normalmente no hacen cuando replican esas escenas. ¿Por qué? Porque es simplemente aldeanos aprendiendo a disparar, yay, aldeanos aprendiendo a pelear con espadas, yay, los aldeanos son igual de mediocres al final. Oh, no.
Sí, pero me parece que hasta la película que hizo Chris Pratt, Denzel Washington, cuando hicieron el remake de los Siete Magníficos, usaron el trope mejor porque también en Seven Samurai uno sigue cómo cambian los samuráis. Unos realizan que, hey, quiero estar vivo. Otros dicen, hey, ¿qué es un héroe? Tantas cosas pequeñas que se ve como Kurosawa los guía y los deja crecer, que en muchas de estas películas, como dices, solo es, vamos a reforzar al pueblo, mira, vamos a enseñarlos a lo que estamos viendo acá, que en verdad me parece que le falla, porque no tiene un escritor que en verdad le dé a los actores, porque tiene buenos actores,
Claro.
no tiene malos actores Zack Snyder. Solo
Pero
necesita un guión.
Sí, los escritores no entienden la dinámica, no entienden que en el trasfondo no solamente se trata de defender la aldea, sino de tal vez que la aldea se vuelva un eje incluso económico para la región,
Claro.
que estas personas puedan tener una mejor calidad de vida. Que si es futuro, que estás pensando, claro. Kurosawa apuntó exactamente al feudalismo japonés, y en el feudalismo japonés una de las cosas que hacía que puedas salir del barro es convertirte en un grupo de gente que puede beneficiar de alguna manera al daimyo, al terrateniente, al jefe del feudo. Entonces, obligatoriamente, si es que quieres parar invasiones, si es que quieres parar ataques, lo que tienes que hacer es volverte un valor interesante para el daimyo. Tienes que darle una razón para que te dé recursos. Por ejemplo, tener herreros o tener granjeros que son extremadamente buenos, tener mujeres que pueden parir más hijos. Estás hablando de feudalismo en Japón. Eso es extremadamente importante porque la tasa de muerte de los hombres en esa época era 99%. Sí. Así que llegas a los 30 años, si es que no moriste en una guerra,
todo
vas a morir, sí, vas a morir de una enfermedad terrible. Así que una mujer pueda parir a 5 o 6 hombres, esa mujer vale oro. Esa mujer nos va a dar soldados y mano de obra. Hay que cuidar.
Claro, y en esos tiempos las mujeres no eran valuadas tanto. Otra cosa que mostraba Kurosawa. Y la gente, si no sabe lo que estamos hablando de el artista increíble Akira Kurosawa y su film Los Siete Samurai. Y es en verdad lo que George Lucas tomó, muchos otros directores y muchos guionistas tomaron esa película e hicieron este trope de defender el pueblo. Pablo está, como estaba diciendo Pablo, está sobreusada. Y en verdad Zack Snyder lo que está usando es ese template, ¿no? Como digamos, para hacerse esta película, pero parece lo que está fallando es que el guión que está usando no es suficiente para hacernos sentir algo o para ser igualar al otro. Pero sé lo que estás haciendo, Pablo. Otra vez, tú estás tratando de parar la tortura, pero señores y señoras, la tortura continúa.
Hey, Miguel, hey.
¿Qué tal? Hizo la cosa, Pablo.
I have no choice.
No sé, pero algo que me gustó, que usaron la música en el tráiler bastante bien, porque me encantó que el blaster hizo el sonido con el beat. En verdad, eso está très cool, como dicen los franceses.
Eso es lo que hicieron perfectamente en la primera película de Dune. Mezclar todo el audio con la... o sea, literal, cada disparo, cada paso, el sonido de los tópteros, todo se mezcla perfectamente con la música y armoniza de tal manera en la que la película se siente a través de las vibraciones de audio en los pies, se siente en el estómago. Esto lo que hicieron, el que el disparo sea parte de... David Martin.
¡Woohoo! ¡Meneses Raid!
Yeah.
No vas a, sorry, todo el mundo. ¿Cómo estás, loco? Nicky. Sí, vas a continuar de la tortura. La tortura de Rebel Moon trailer.
Let's say hello to everyone that's coming over from Midnight's Edge now. Really fast,
right.
A little poquito inglés.
Okay.
We got over 80 people joining us, but
Nice.
welcome everybody.
Bienvenida, gente. Hay tantos nombres que extrañaba. Hey, Acolyte, Thompson, Pete and Cat, Sender. Hey, Sender, a long time. I haven't seen you in a long time. War Monkey, Miguel Farah, David Martin, Penny. Hey. War Monkey. ¡Congo! No puedo hacer la voz de Tom. I cannot do Tom's voice. I'm terrible at the Congo shit. Let's say I'm so bad at saying Congo that I may as well be married to Caitlin Kennedy.
And we have Penny. We've had Gonzalo Bogar, but what's up? Miguel Farah, Dos Bolt, my cousin. Accidental Tourist. Cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. I guess we'll switch over to the English here. We're currently torturing Pablo with something that he did not want to see, which is the newly released trailer for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver. Dun, dun, dun. And we were just talking about how the sound design was really well mixed on this, and Pablo was just saying that it did kind of harken him back to the first Dune movie, right, Pablo?
Yeah, but you know what's the Scargiver title for?
No.
This movie will emotionally scar you for life. It will.
You're not getting out of it, Pablo. We're watching this freaking trailer, man. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Do it live. Here we go. We gotta keep going.
The Scargiver herself.
¿Qué tal? Dijo la cosa, Pablo. He said the thing. He said the name of the thing. Aren't you excited? I gotta say the sound design is really good on this. I love the, your little heavy metal pauses. I think the design of the robot was so well done. But this movie isn't it 3 hours long? We killed Pablo.
Why?
That's it. Don't ask questions, Pablo. Just consume product.
They had to pay somebody to edit 3 hours of this bullshit.
No. People pay. People pay. You don't understand cinema, Pablo. That's your problem. This is great right here. Look at that. See, it looks just like Avatar. All right. They just changed the ships around a little bit. I gotta say, the ships do kind of look like a little bit like a World War II thing on this one's.
I love the costumes. Have a lot of references to German.
To a certain city in Bavaria.
Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss everywhere. Hugo Boss, Volkswagen everywhere.
Volkswagen and Hugo Boss. I'm shocked they didn't have the both. Well, yeah, those little ships have a little Volkswagen feel, don't they? Oh, that is funny. Oh, I'm sorry to all our Deutschland fans out there. You know.
Mickey Rooney, en España todo bien. En Latinoamérica debería ser la película de Yasuri Yamile, que te hace el yeye con una gilet.
Go, go.
Are you truly prepared to allow this to continue in your name?
I'm sorry. I won't allow this place to die for me.
Eso es una cosa que, I'm sorry, we're doing English. This is one thing I didn't get because I never felt their relationship was kind of like a good one, but they're kind of still forcing it. But I gotta say, the sound design, if I didn't know, if you didn't watch the first one, I think this one, the trailer for this one is much better than the first one. Am I wrong?
The thing is, a lot of trailer companies work also on music videos, so they can nail everything on the song mixing to match timing and be almost like a choreography. In the final result on the movie, it will look like shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
No. I mean, I got that, but this, if you didn't watch the first one, you didn't know that it was a complete snooze fest, and that everything made no sense. If you didn't know that, and you just saw this trailer, you would think this is a good movie, right, Pablo?
Ok, tengo que decir esto en español. Cuando esta muchacha era joven, alguien le pateó el chupete al lodo o algo porque tiene cara de cabreada todo el tiempo. O sea, sé que es lesbianas cabreadas en el espacio, pero ¿por qué tan cabreada?
All right, for those who don't understand,
le atropellaron al perrito y lo obligaron a usarlo como sombrero.
Had some kind of fight with this girl earlier on, and it kind of changed her character in a bit. It's you know, rough translation there.
For those that didn't get it on Spanish, for me, basically, this film and every film that has come out in a few months, including Dune 2, is about angry lesbians in space.
Well, but hey, wait. I know you say angry lesbians in space, which we have no problem here at Midnight Set in Espanol, if it's done tastefully. What the Acolyte is coming, Pablo. More torture is coming, Pablo. Yes. Yes. Evil Fletcher has risen.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. All right, here we go. Look at that. But those special effects are good. That fight looks
great. Ok. Tengo que decir esto. Consigan, get anybody that knows anything. Okay. Basic physics. You see fire, right? Fire has a specific kind of movement. Fire is plasma, is oxygen plasma, is basically energy being released in a level that becomes plasma. If you want to have this plasma blade, this plasma energy blade should look like fire. Or if you have seen plasma in a vacuum done in a real test environment, it should look like that. Instead, this looks like farts. The sword is farting. Why? Why? Play it just so people can see what I'm saying, because there is farting. Is throwing, instead of becoming energy exacerbated, going into every direction, it looks like gas. That
But it's gas going in the opposite direction.
Plasma.
It's plasma. It's cooler than a lightsaber because it's plasma.
It's shiny
Right.
farts.
No, it's shiny farts in space. Duh. And it's wrapped around a sword, which makes it cool. Pablo, you don't know anything. What are you
El
trying to do?
anime hace
Apply
espadas
science
mucho
to
mejor.
science fiction? What kind of ridiculous thing is that? Huh?
I don't know. Jules Verne kinda
No.
nailed that.
No, not cool, man. Not cool. This is cinematic achievement on the greater scale than Kurosawa. Kurosawa is going like, dang, I wish I could learn from Zack Snyder. That's what's happening. Look at that. This is the most awesome thing anywhere. This is why George Lucas, decides to destroy Star Wars, because he said, I watched Rebel Moon and I said, forget it. Star Wars is done. This is the new
No,
Star
okay,
Wars.
okay. I will talk about that later, because there's a reason why George Lucas bent the knee, and it's because he wanted to sleep in his bed.
Without
I mean
a
it.
horse's head.
No,
But that's more like, you cannot stop this, Pablo. You cannot stop this.
Okay, I
trailer
will
from
talk
happening.
about this later. Play it.
Yes, you cannot stop this trailer. Everybody, F's in the chat for Pablo, because he's trying to stop greatness from happening by this video keeping playing. So I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Pablo, look at the space sword farts. All right, and be amazed. Rawr! The scream, the rawness. What? Rich. Yeah. Drum beats. Yeah. Zack Snyder. It's the best. Yeah. Netflix. Totally has nothing to do with poor little girls. All right. Cool. You survived, Pablo. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? You survived. Now, looking at that
Zack
trailer.
Snyder has never been able to do something even remotely decent in his fucking life. And I mean it. But the fact that he's doing something even worse that he has done before is just a testament to the level of incompetency that he developed during his tenure on the DC films. He upgraded from normal incompetency from Hollywood to boss level incompetency. I won't say he's the master of being incompetent, because there's people way more incompetent, but this is scratching the level of incompetence.
Tell me how much you like him.
I cannot wait to not watch this movie.
I don't see why you're upset. It's really good.
It's more angry lesbians in space. I'm tired of angry lesbians in space. Can we at least get, I don't know, angry lesbians underwater, where they can drown? Where effects will be better, maybe. Hey, Tom is here. Jefecito. Por cierto, es gracias a Tom que sé la razón. Lo voy a decir en español y en inglés. ¿Quieren saber por qué carajos George Lucas dobló la rodilla? Su mujer trabaja en finanzas. Su mujer trabaja en altas finanzas. No sé si es que entienden para dónde estoy yendo. ¿Has escuchado de Goldman Sachs?
Oh, una pequeña investigadora.
Ajá. ¿Sabías que la mujer de Lucas está en la mesa?
Sí.
Así que si se preguntan por qué George Lucas decidió patrocinar la inversión de este grupo, porque si no su mujer lo mandaba a dormir con el perro. Y créanme, si han visto Star Wars sabrán que George Lucas ya estaba acostumbrado a dormir con el perro, por eso es Chewbacca. Básicamente, Chewbacca es la versión de el perro con el que él dormía cuando su ex mujer. Seamos
All
honestos, Marcia Lucas lo tenía dormido. Marcia
Lucas
tenía
era lo
Lucas.
mejor de su vida y se tenía que haber quedado casado con ella. But for those who don't understand what Pablo said, Pablo is not going to say it in English. The reason why George Lucas is backing, the let's leave everything as it is in Disney, Bob Iger. Go.
Because Lucas is a pussy whip. That's the reason I want to say it in a better way, but yeah, that's basically the reason. His wife works on high finances, and basically she's on the board of some of the companies that do investments with Disney. So yeah, if he goes against Disney and he goes for pelts, he will sleep in the doghouse. He will have to sleep in the couch.
Or with the fishes.
I don't know if no, that's Kenny. That's an old South Park reference. He's a gay fish.
All right.
Oh, the good old
So
school.
getting back to what Pablo doesn't want to talk about because he hates, as you know, Rebel Moon, part 2, for those who parlez français. Mirando and looking at the stills, you can tell that they put some money into it. You can tell that the effects look a little bit cleaner maybe than the first one. Maybe they spent a little bit more time. And the reason, don't worry, Pablo, the reason you didn't like the first one is because you didn't watch the 20-hour Amazonian underwater Chile dub. All right? So that's what's going to really get it done for you, because that one is rated XXL. So you're going to really like that one.
Yeah, there's a version
Just wait
with
for the
teeth
30-hour
as well.
cut, director cut.
Not even tits and gore can make trash better.
Look at that. That actually looks cool. That looks cool. On the nose, yes. Yes, on the nose, yes. I know what you're saying. That's on the nose. But hey, yeah. Well, sponsored. Samantha Star. That looks actually cool. Look at that. That's, blasters. Look. Ooh, the fart sword, as Pablo calls it. Now, the only thing I'm going to be thinking about every time I see one of the plasma swords is fart sword. Thank you, Pablo.
Oh,
Thank you, Pablo. But yeah.
Miguel Farah se acaba de meter un golazo. La continuación de Scargiver va a ser Cicatrico.
Cicatrico. Oh, la Cicatrico. No. Okay, well, there you go. It's going to be released in Spain. Oh, here we go. Pablo y Emerson están mirando la show, pero espera, ahí viene por atrás Miguel Farsa, sale por un comentario, sale para el otro comentario, viene de derecho, viene. El comentario. How's that? Oh gosh. Now I can't see the fart sword, but look at that. That actually looks good. It looks good. Nice background. Nice set. Very well done. Makes you forget that the story is going to be terrible, but look at that. Great costume design.
Nah, somebody fucked the color correction on that scene. Sorry.
Right? Yeah, it's a little off,
scene,
but
yeah,
the costumes are great.
Too orange. Even if you are doing something that is really orange, there's a point of saturation that you don't pass. Guy went with the slider all the way. He was like, I like orange. I'm like Naruto. The fucking way to the extreme.
Yeah, it's so different because this one, you see those, I think it's the same hallway. It's the same design.
This one is the one with the light from the fire will not be that orangey.
Yeah, but that makes it look cool, Pablo. See, you keep doing this, Pablo. You keep trying to make it make sense. Make sure that the story makes sense. Make sure that you're telling the story. Make sure that the science makes sense. That nobody cares about that, Pablo. Look at the pretty picture, Pablo. Look at the pretty picture, enjoy content, and you better like it. And this is homage to Game of Thrones, obviously. And look at the stick. What the heck is that stick?
Game of Thrones? No, Mockingbird.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
Hunger Games.
hilarious. Sweetie, is Pablo, is he holding some kind of horse testicle or something? Or was that a bone? What is that?
That's supposed to be a femur. It looks like a dick. He's the king of dick.
Oh, there's your homegirl in the back. Look at that. She looks so cool. She looks cool.
Yeah, she looks as lovely as always.
Favorite
like a really
haircut of
angry
Pablo.
lesbian.
This is, his ex-girlfriend's haircut. All right, so that looks cool. The costume design, you got to give it to him. Very well done. Very good. Samantha Starr, another advertising. Good. Rebel Moon looks cool. Trailer looks cool. Things cool. That's a horrible poster. Whatever. Fuzzy but cool design for the robot. I think they did really well.
General Grievous looked better on 2005.
¿Qué hater, Pablo? You just don't like good cinema. Oh, look, it's Conan. No, that's not Conan. Okay, all right. Look at that. Spectacle, Pablo. You don't appreciate good art. That's the problem. That is the problem. All right, so that was Rebel Moon 2. And that is coming to a theater near you or your TV because it's on television. So, yeah.
I have a better idea.
No,
You can get really drunk, really high, and imagine that you watch a better movie.
We don't condone the use of illegal substance. Make sure it's legal here at Midnight's Edge en Español. But we
Para
do
eso está el
recommend
Turismo
that.
Uruguay.
Yes, just just make sure that you're able to enjoy something that's probably not gonna be troublesome for you to travel.
Ay, hermano, no sé cómo pueden hacer una basura de película a ese nivel. No, sí sé, le pagaron a Zack Snyder porque
Dinero.
haga algo. Y estoy seguro de que hay muchísima gente que ha disfrutado las películas de DC de Zack Snyder. Yo disfruté 300, ¿ok?
Sí.
Yo también he caído en el hype, pero seamos honestos, normalmente necesita a alguien mucho más competente para robarle el crédito. En este caso, no tuvo a nadie lo suficientemente competente como para robarle el crédito y lo que tenemos es algo hecho por Zack Snyder, realmente hecho por Zack Snyder. Eso no es bueno. La única persona que sabe mejor que Zack Snyder es un idiota es Zack Snyder.
Tú solo no te gusta el progreso, Pablo.
¿No ha hecho una buena película en cuánto? ¿15 años? ¿10 años?
No. Todas las películas son gran películas. Ok, ahora. The torture continues, ladies and gentlemen. So sorry. Watching a grown man cry pretty soon. Because
Gonzalo, sí, es el cómic de Frank Miller que fue excelente.
eso es cierto. Lo que hizo bien es que copió tableta por tableta.
No, Zack Snyder, ok, le voy a dar el crédito en esto. Zack Snyder es bueno copiando cosas y tomando el crédito. Es bastante bueno en el plagio y básicamente en el plagio en general. Pero cuando no tiene material desde el inicio o le dan demasiada libertad, como lo hicieron en DC, tiene esta tendencia a creerse demasiado artístico y filosófico y no entender un carajo de arte o filosofía. Entonces siempre termina cagándola, siempre termina yéndose hacia un extremo completamente ridículo, tratando de ser demasiado esotérico, como en el Snyder Cut es demasiado esotérico. Hay ese momento donde este montón de desquiciadas están cantándole a Aquaman y oliendo la camiseta de Aquaman como si es que ellas estuviesen produciendo más humedad que el mar en el que está Aquaman. Y uno es ¿qué diablos le...? Se supone que esto tiene que ser profundo, tiene que ser casi religioso, o es simplemente un montón de nórdicas drogadas solisqueando la ropa de un sujeto calenturiento.
I think what Pablo is trying to say that Zack Snyder is George Lucas in the Star Wars original trilogy without Marshall Lucas. Because
No.
editing.
George Lucas is competent, but he had Marcia Lucas, he had Gary Kurtz, he had people that were there to basically keep
Rail him in.
him from going too deep into being crazy. The prequel trilogy is him being completely himself without any restrictions, and you can see there's points of genius, but also points of absolute
Madness.
naivety, almost. And he needed Gary Kurtz and he needed Marcia Lucas to keep him from going to Lucas.
But that's what I'm saying. In 300, Zack Snyder was railed in. In Watchmen, he was railed in. He was railed in by the original story and the frames. Everything was already set out.
Yeah, I think he's one of the writers that took for me, the right decision to change the ending of the comic, because basically creating a devil for society, turning Dr. Manhattan into the
bad guy.
The enemy, the public enemy, was a really good decision. The thing is that he needed a lot more time for that movie, and the extended edition is quite better. But also he needed to loosen up a bit for Watchmen. And he didn't really go that far. The scenes where you have Rorschach on the prison are great, are phenomenal. There's a lot of scenes like that on that movie that are absolutely great. But he didn't go all the way, except on the extended version is quite better. I will recommend, if you are watching Watchmen, go for the extended version. It's quite better. Do you want me to share this one?
Out of this no matter what.
Do you want me to share this one?
Or what?
Because I can get it on a better resolution for the audience.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
The Acolyte. Lol.
Does it really matter?
You look for the Acolyte, and it's not the first result.
Of course not, because why? Why would it? Why would a multi-billion-dollar company have something good? Why is that?
Okay, let me share.
You got it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that there's audio.
Okay, cool.
And it should work.
Audio is for winners. All right. I'm a little concerned here, but now you have control, and that means that you're gonna.
Don't worry, I'm not
Well, you use the power. Great power comes with great responsibility, Pablo. All right, here we go. This is gonna be awesome, because it's the best thing ever, and you need to accept greatness, Pablo.
Polly, can you share? I'm sharing the screen.
All right, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go. Here we go. Awesome. No, don't you feel inspired already, Pablo? Look at that little alien there, just learning.
Hermano, yo hice el video de ayer. Yo hice, no, de hecho, el video creo que salió hoy a la mañana de Midnight Edge. Yo fui el que lo editó. Tuve que ver este tráiler unas cuantas veces para sacar los steals y no conseguí muchos steals porque, siendo honestos, el tráiler se ve borroso y es absoluta basura gráfica.
Yes. For those who don't know, Pablo did a video earlier for Midnight's Edge, and he's one of their editors, and he was editing the video. I was trying to literally copy parts of the video for the thumbnail, and it was really hard because everything's muddy. So when you're trying to capture video or stills of the video, everything's a little bit muddy. So, okay, Pablo's already saying that that Rebel Moon gets 1 point better than the Acolyte, because even in the gathering stills for it is better at the Acolyte, the Rebel Moon. All right, so 1 point Rebel Moon, minus 1 point the Acolyte. Go. All right.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, Pablo. Don't close your eyes. Wait a minute.
Your eyes can deceive you.
Uh-oh.
You know what will look really nice on this scene?
What?
A blue lightsaber sparking.
Yes. Yes. Now you get it. Now you get it. You have blasters and blue lightsabers that look like some kind of noxious gas.
No. I was making a reference to the Revenge of the Sith. The scene where
I know what you're.
Yeah.
What Pablo is saying is that wouldn't it be nice if we could kill these kids right now?
Yes, I know what Pablo's saying, but I'm trying to say, all right, no, sorry, forget it. These are the jokes, folks. That's what you get. All right. Okay, Pablo.
We must not trust them.
That shot's pretty nice. Costume's
Tell
pretty
me
good.
what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance.
I like trains.
I see fire.
I see turtles. Okay, pause. Oh, I'm sorry, but
Hello, sir. May I have another?
I see teas and crumpkins.
Miguel Farah.
Yeah, Mickey said it. Yeah, it's.
Here's the thing about aliens on the Jedi Academy. Normally, canonically, old school Star Wars, there were a lot of alien races that didn't want their kids taken away because basically the Jedi Order comes, say, hey, your kid could be a Jedi, so we are taking him. And that's it. There was not much of a compensation or anything. So there were some alien races that actually hide their kids when they were force sensitive. That's something that was old canon. I don't know if it's new canon because there's no new canon. Anything that came from Disney is not existent. Also, they have Wookiees that are force sensitive here that are trained Jedis. But wasn't the Wookiee kid on Clone Wars the first Wookiee Jedi? Or was there... no. On KOTOR there was another one.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous, Pablo, because you're actually thinking something's going to make sense, 1. 2 is going to be canon, and that's just ridiculous. But,
los Mon Calamari eran de algunos de los que escondían a sus niños, pero de ahí
niños,
tienes, ¿no? A Kit Fisto, que Kit Fisto es uno de los que sí se convirtió en Jedi. Así que era un canon complicado.
Sí, pero era canon. Y eso no estamos tratando de hacer nada de eso, porque eso sería bueno. Eso no es lo que hace Disney Plus, ¿ok? Pero mirando los dos trailers, looking at the 2 trailers, right away, you notice that the other one, a little bit brighter. The stuff was a little bit more defined. This one has some good practical sets. the Jedi Academy looks good. The entering of the town looks good. But if you notice, the sound mixing on the first one, the Rebel Moon trailer, a lot better than this one. You get kind of like a tense, you get excited in a sense. This one is kind of lulled until you get to, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Matrix, right? All right, play. That's exactly how Jedi's fight.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
Wow.
What of killing Jedi doesn't make sense?
All right.
No era Mon
Now, was that exciting?
Gonzalo, ¿no era Mon
Pause for a
Calamari?
second,
¿Cuál
Pablo.
era la especie de Kit Fisto? Oh,
There's-
Mon Calamari. Creo que estoy confundido. Mon Calamari son los. Déjame reviso. Voy a revisar eso.
Okay.
Huh?
So right away, we kind of see a little bit of a difference. The sound design, it's a little lackluster compared to the Rebel Moon one. We do feel-
Akbar, la especie de Akbar. Tienes toda la razón.
Okay. Sí, tiene
Sí,
razón.
tienes toda la razón. Mickey Rooney is completely right. Mon Calamari is the species for Akbar, not for Kit Fisto. I was wrong there.
Tiene toda-
Oh, Nautolan. Okay.
Cool. Now, Tolan.
I think Paulie got completely lost and just went with nachos.
I think
Nachos is
nachos-
always a good answer.
Nachos always go well, though. That's
Yep.
That's what really goes well. But what'd you think of that awesome fight scene, Pablo?
Fight scene?
Yes, that was a fight scene. I know you missed it, but yes, that was a little fight scene where she kicked Rue from Hunger Games, and Jedi and Moss.
I thought this was how lesbians do their mating ritual.
Nope, that's not how they do it. Very good.
Because
Look
it's
at
not
that.
the first time that I see two lesbians attacking each other with knives. I thought that was kind of normal.
Especially in your neighborhood, right? Chin.
At least they are not higher than a U-Haul, so there's that.
Well, you don't know that scene could be next. The space
They are
U-Haul.
fixing the relationship.
This is therapy, actually. This is therapy in space. Yes, that's very good. That's how they use the force. Space therapy. This June.
Someone is killing
All right,
Jedi.
now hold on. Check it out. There you have the haircut. You see the haircut? That's the same haircut.
Dreads?
No, that's if you look at the other scene, it goes a little bit more. It has the exact same Kara haircut.
I don't know what Davey Bowie is doing there, but
It's
come on,
Stardust.
you can see it, right, Ziggy?
Don't bring any sense into it. You're trying to say they're copying stuff. This is Star Wars. This is the original. Star Wars didn't copy anything.
Lo lamento, pero aquí está David Bowie.
I know Miguel Parra is a zombie Jedi. ¿Te acuerdas esa? Oh man, there was that show, the Seattle Zombie, that used to be a comic book. I Zombie, what was it? Remember, it's the girl. She's a zombie, but she's it was like a procedural TV show. It was based on a comic book. What am I thinking of? Chat, help me, chat. You're my only hope. Yeah, the girl was like a mortician, but she got bit by a zombie, and then she was like solving crimes, and she has the same look as as this girl. It's like, you know, it's like zombie Jedi. It totally looks like a zombie Jedi, doesn't it?
Okay, I will just say this is Ziggy Stardust. This is just Ziggy Stardust. Look, even the red stripe. The red stripe.
Oh
It doesn't
my
make
God.
sense.
Look at that. See the haircut. There you go. See? Had the same shaved head. What happened?
Darkness.
Oh, pause.
Oh, wait. I used to do this on malls all the time. You know, when you go through one of those doors that feel when you are near, so they open, and you go like, I'm a Jedi, and you just wave your hand when the door is open. Look at this. The guy is a fucking weeb.
That's
The
hilarious.
guy is a fucking weeb.
Also, it's almost like somebody maybe he didn't even do it. It's like, you know, that commercial where the kid's trying to trying to open the garage using the force, and then the dad uses it and the kid thinks he did it.
Yes.
iZombie. It was called iZombie. That's what it was called. See, I'm not crazy.
I swear I used to do that all the time when I was a kid, so I saw that on the
I did that the other day when the garage was opening, and then, you know, we opened the garage and my wife's looking at me because I'm doing the hands, and she's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, really. Of course, really. Of course. It's not really. I still do that. Are you kidding me? It's like automatic. Any time an automatic show. When you go to the store and the door is automatic, you have to do the hand. It's a must. Darkness rises.
This isn't about.
Pause. But look at the color in it on this. Isn't this a little bit dark? That's what I'm telling you. The Rebel Moon had, at least you could see the definition.
No, they actually, this feel like they copied. Let me know if okay. I think I will have to share it again just for a second. Let me share this. They copied Magic the Gathering card with that imagery. It's called propaganda. That scene is just propaganda. It's the art for propaganda.
Wow.
Somebody had to say it.
That's a lawsuit.
That's propaganda.
That's messed up.
Okay, we are back to the trailer.
That's messed up.
Polly, can you share it again? Is that for propaganda?
That's funny. Yes, Sanders is Fletcher's Fashion Corner, because I'm looking at the design, and the design is leaving much to be desired. But I mean, the definition is slightly better. This, I guess, my main point, if we go once we've finished and wrapped it up, is that Rebel Moon actually does look better than a Star Wars property right now. That's how far we've fallen.
That's sad.
That's literally, because look at it right now, Pablo. Look at it, the signs of, you know, characters together in some kind of weird dark hallway, but the definition, you can't see the costume. We don't know if it's good or bad. We can't see we can't see the definition of the starship or the base or whatever. And then we saw on Rebel Moon, we'd actually could see the little machines. We could see that it's a practical set. We saw all this stuff. We saw at least hoses on the floor because it's space, and you can't, you know, in space there's no OSHA regulations, so, you know, the stuff can be all over the place. But look at the definition in this. Tell me Rebel Moon didn't win a point.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's really, really sad.
Isn't it? Yeah, well, there's more sadness. Keep playing.
This isn't about good or bad.
And look how
This is
horrible
about
that
power.
design of that starship.
Okay,
nano part
that
is.
line, this is not about wrong or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it. That's full on Marxism. We all know that.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's no good. There's no good. There's no good and evil in space. What are you talking about? It's just the fascists that control.
But also, they don't understand Star Wars at all. Because the Force is not in some people and not in the other. Is around us. It binds us. Right? Is basically the base composition of everything in the Star Wars universe. So if you train enough, if you actually get in tune with the Force, you can wield the Force. That's how the original Jedi's got to use the Force. That's how the original Sith, that was a species, not a religion, was a species. That's how the original Sith learn how to use the Force. If you get into this state where you can feel everything, and no midi-chlorians, Gonzalo, that's bad. That is not. Goddamn, Lucas. But originally, it was supposed to be something that you
that's the
can
most
merge
Zack
into.
Snyder George Lucas ever did.
Goddamn, Lucas. You had to try to explain the Force to science when you had, 20 years of canon where you got every explanation possible and you got the backdrop of how the Jedi started and everything. And then George Lucas just fucks up.
Yeah, that's what it is. But if you go back a little bit, Pablo, and look at the ship like crashing, let's just check that out. When it has like it's
Good or
after
bad.
Look at that. Look at the CGI on that. I'm sorry, spaceship CGI. It's 10 points. Rebel Moon, maybe 5 points.
Okay, this is bloom and particle effects from Unreal Engine. We all know
Yes, it
that.
is. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, but you can render better on a PS5.
Yes.
So
But
why bother?
yeah, we're not talking about PS5 and Unreal Engine. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar corporation and Zack Snyder doing it better. I'm sorry, but this, once again, point, Rebel Moon. Starships in Rebel Moon better than in Star Wars. What world are we living in, Pablo? Exactly.
This is about power. And who is allowed to use it?
Yes. Costume designs.
What is that?
So much
Aren't you impressed?
bullshit in a single trailer, man. So much. Okay, I want to see if I can get to a specific frame. Or no, I will just share it. So give me a second. And I will just share that frame. Because this brings me back home. This brings me back to a younger time of my life where I had to experience some things through the eyes of the pure population. Let's say I live in a... Hey, Polly, there you go. Okay, look at this image. This reminds me to my old neighborhood. I used to watch this kind of scene all the time. Black lady, a knife, somebody getting moved. That sounds like cárcel. Ni siquiera estoy Hermano, yo viví en Carcelén. Esta es la clase de situaciones que vivía todo el tiempo. Si tú crees que no me asaltaron de esta manera, con esta misma facha, estás equivocado. Me asaltaron más de una vez así.
I think Pablo is saying that so many times he's getting holed up in his neighborhood with this exact look, and it's bringing back bad memories.
Estoy seguro de que he visto a alguien con este peinado vendiéndome drogas.
So Pablo is saying Star Wars lives matter. That's messed up, Pablo. That's messed up, Pablo. You need to go check yourself, and you need to no, Pablo. You need to go to one of those meetings. You know what you need to do? You need to save $20 on the North Face and go and take their I'm a racist. You heard that? If you go to the North Face, you can take the I'm a racist video and you can save 20%. That's what you need to do.
It's not my fault. I have been more. I have purchased drugs from people like this. Exactly the same here too.
That's messed up. So I'm sorry, Pablo, that the Acolyte is giving you PTSD.
Go to Manta and you will find somebody with this hairdo selling you weed. I can guarantee you that.
No. You know why, Pablo? The fact that she's wearing a mask makes you realize that she's holding you up because she needs to buy bread for one reason to her family, and she's good about the environment, and she cares about your health because at least she's wearing a mask, so she's not going to get you sick, Pablo.
She's a drug seller during quarantine, man. What you're talking?
This is Star Wars in quarantine. This was obviously filmed, during the height of a certain world event that was shown that mentioned. But that's messed up, Pablo. It's messed up.
That's a Star Wars now. What can I tell?
That's Star Wars now. Okay, so now I guess we get to the main. This is my main thing right here. This is the thumbnail of it all: Rebel Moon versus the Acolyte. And I am sorry. So far, I think the Acolyte, the Rebel Moon, beats the Acolyte. It's a versus. If we look at both trailers, now we can see only the trailers. We haven't seen Rebel Moon 2. We saw Rebel Moon 1, atrocious. Some people liked it. So, but now we see the Acolyte. Seen in the eye of an editor and someone who is very familiar with special effects, costume design, and weapons, everything that has to do with sci-fi and cinema. Look at both trailers side by side. Chat, you could help us out. What do you guys think? Between Rebel Moon, a Zack Snyder franchise, I'm so sorry to say, Pablo, and the legacy of George Lucas here, the Acolyte, which one is better? Tell me. Honestly.
I don't give a shit.
I know you don't, but if we're asking for a comparison here.
Okay, for a comparison, the practical effects on Rebel Moon are way superior, but the feeling of the trailer and the story that they portray in the trailer on both trailers is absolutely nonsensical. I have no interest in either of them. So the fact that one has better practical effects when both of them have terrible special effects done by CGI is absolutely unimportant. To be honest, I don't think any of these have any ground to feel better than the other because none of them have anything really special about them. And that's something that is getting to my nerves with a lot of trailers out of late. None of them have anything really special. And we used to have that sensation that I have to go to the cinema. I have to go and purchase my ticket and buy popcorn and be there and don't move the whole movie, even if you have to go to the bathroom, because this is going to be spectacular. And instead, when I see these kind of trailers, I just feel numb. And feeling numb is way worse than feeling even angry when you watch them, because when at least there's a sensation, there's an emotion, like on the song Hurt. I hurt myself today to see if I still bleed. Well, I don't bleed anymore with this. I no longer bleed with these trailers. I no longer feel anything. So I don't really give a shit if one looks better than the other, because I won't be watching either. I don't care about these movies. I don't care about this series, because to be honest, even the trailer looks boring. And I remember when bad movies used to have great trailers. There was a time when you will go to the cinema and watch the previews for something as stupid as Dr. Dolittle, and you feel like, yeah, I could watch that. Dr. Dolittle, the trailer for Dr. Dolittle have more emotion on the trailer than both of these pieces of content together. And that's sad. That's really sad. Sorry, I went in a bit of a rant, but
No, it's perfect because it hits you more than it does me, because I just expect it to be content. So when it's content, it doesn't surprise me. It did surprise me, the level of quality difference, the difference in quality, because I thought that the rendering of the spaceships and the space scenes in Rebel Moon it's 70% better than it is in a Star Wars, TV
yeah,
show
and
that's
it's
millions of dollars.
industrial light. Yeah, it's industrial light and magic. So you will expect a way better quality. But the thing is that they are using Unreal Engine, that is a video game engine. Even if you
Well, yeah,
do a lot and you need to code a lot extra for that, you won't really get it working better than it is. Was a bully.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to that. It's really funny. The last couple of days, you have Rebel Moon, Acolyte, and today Alien Romulus, and they're all just very, very much copy and paste.
Mhm.
As far as
Yeah.
forget like any of the message. We know there's going to be some level of messaging in there, but just the copy and paste, man, it's so hollow. That even paying homage to it just doesn't even sit well anymore. So yeah, these are really bad. There's good looking shots, stuff looks nice. You can say that with all three of them, but all three of them, especially I just don't care. I don't care about any of these characters. It's not difficult if you have 10 seconds in your movie or in your TV show of your lead character saying something really cool. You put that in there. That's it.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
want to
like
show.
Gonzalo has said. He says we're living in a world where industrial light and magic doesn't do the CGI, and it's mostly farmed out, and that's I think part of the thing that I was getting at, because you took the creation of industrial light and magic was like the pinnacle of effects, and now you have the contender, because Rebel Moon, it was supposed to be the Star Wars killer, and we were like, ha ha ha, when the first one came out, this is not a Star Wars killer. But in costuming, in design, in rendering, in practical sets, and even weapons. I'm sorry, from just the trailers. We're not talking about the whole thing because we haven't seen the whole thing. In trailers alone, sound design, rendering, ships design, action design, sound. Rebel Moon completely annihilates Star Wars. And I thought that was crazy when somebody said it, but I'm sorry, it is. It is. I'm not a Snyder con. I'm not he can't do no wrong, but he did better than I know. It's not saying much. But you gotta admit, Pablo, it's better.
Yeah, but I want to give you a bit of a contrast. Pauli, can you share? This trailer is not for a particularly good movie. Is Revenge of the Sith. We all know that the prequel trilogy is not that great. It's the best of the prequel trilogy, but it's still not a really good movie. It's goddamn enjoyable. I will watch it any day, but but look at this. Okay. Not the green text. The green text is atmosphere.
How cool.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Not from a Jedi.
Hanging the
Council
interest.
wants you to report on all the Chancellor's dealings. That's treason. We are at war, Anakin.
Growing up.
Very dangerous putting them together. I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
More action.
I need your help, son. I'm appointing you to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
You're on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What? Obi-Wan and the council don't trust me.
Learn to know the dark side of the Force, and you will achieve a power greater than any Jedi.
And everything goes.
You're under arrest,
crazy.
Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
But look at that. Look at that, Pablo. Even that alone. I mean, if you pause it, you saw like the variations of the Jedi. You have the alien Jedi right there. It all in one scene. You had different species Jedi. The special effects are completely better. The sound formation is better. The special effects is better. Is it a little bit dated for our sensibilities? Yes. But it's way better than the Acolyte stuff. And you have now you can plug and play those ships. You can literally do it like you said in a PlayStation. It has better design of the ships. So what's
more
the
than that.
excuse? You literally
it's way more than that. Think about the structure of the trailer. You have initial hook, then you have bit of story, bit of action, bit of story, bit of action, bit of story, and it's increasing, it's increasing, it's growing. Then you have this bit that should be story without action, and you feel tense because the bit of story has merged with the bit of action, and now the whole trailer gets loose because you have an understanding of the story. Now is the time to present you with the cool stuff. And the cool stuff will just keep going crazier and crazier and crazier. And you can feel the moment when everything changes. Here. Just after this.
The
here.
midway
You're
point.
under arrest,
The midway point in the show. Perfectly done.
And everything goes crazy.
Everything goes straight. You hear, but that's what I'm saying. The sound design. The sound design, you hear the Emperor scream. And that changes everything.
Well, let's pause it for a second. What did I want from the teaser? I wanted 5 to 10 seconds of a dialogue of a character so I could care. They do that right at the beginning of this, and it's brilliant. I mean, as a trailer, it's brilliant.
Yes.
So that tells me, what do you not have any golden nuggets of dialogue and character.
More than that,
you know, I mean, this is kind of not fair comparing it, but you know what? That's tough shit.
Why
you
is
know
it
which
this is
why
the
is it not
legacy
fair?
of
This
Star
is
Wars.
this is
Star Wars.
actually the same studio. People are telling
No,
me.
I hear you, but it's not. This is not. You know, this is very very simple
but
equation.
it goes deeper because nowadays you have these companies that do the trailers that are literally just doing trailers and music videos. That's their job. So they have a disconnection with the source. They have a disconnection with the material. And this trailer is not done by another company. This is done by Lucasfilm. And a lot of the trailers that you used to get were done by the company or by people that work on the company in connection with the company directly. So they had that way of actually molding a trailer to present you what they want instead of just doing anything with what they get. And that changed because of Marvel, by the way.
So Christopher Dominguez says this is a full trailer, not a teaser. That's the only thing where I said it's not fair to compare, and yet it is, because a teaser is a minute to a minute and a half. Trailers are usually 2 to 3 minutes. If you can't get me 5 seconds of someone talking where I see one of the characters saying something awesome and cool in 60 seconds, you in part of your 60-second teaser, Christopher, you failed. Yeah, I don't care. And Alien, it was just like, you know, this tracking shot where there's backing up and you're hearing voices trying to, like, it's basically, you know, teenagers in the woods now in space. You need that hook, whether it's a teaser or a trailer. You need the hook. That's all I'm saying.
We wanted to play the Alien thing, and I want you to come back if you could for that, because you watched it.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I have fresh eyes for that. I've never watched it. But and Christopher, in a way, yes, we agree. But Pablo paused it at the 60-second mark, basically.
Yes.
Right?
At the point where the trailer changes.
Right. Basically when the Emperor screams and you have that, basically that's the teaser length. Already in that, we're hooked. Already in that, we're like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be epic, right? And when we look at the Acolyte trailer, I'm sorry, we're really not like, this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be blow my mind. I mean, we did get like, oh, cool, look, a bunch of Jedis are gonna fight a Sith. All right, cool. But like I said, the PTSD that Pablo got from reliving that knife fight, he can see every day in his. I'm sorry, Pablo, about that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of.
No, you're completely right.
I really apologize. I'm sorry. But that's a different. There's a different. I think what you're saying is the disconnect, a complete disconnect now from the original storytelling in the trailer to what we're seeing, because all we're seeing is cool images and a very weird dialogue. Like Polly was saying, the dialogue, if you're gonna add dialogue, the dialogue better pull you in.
And
right?
Christopher, I get what you are saying. The teaser trailer of Revenge of the Sea starts with A New Hope and everything. Yes, you're right. There's teasers. But here is a big difference between teasers from the 2000s, because it lasted until 2010-ish, this trend. The teaser was a compact trailer, nothing else. So it had everything that it needed to be in a trailer without all the extra fluff. So you get just the idea of the core of what you are going to see. Now you have a teaser for the teaser, a teaser that is not really telling you shit, and then a trailer that is absolutely incomprehensible. So that's the difference. You used to have a teaser that was connected enough and made you feel enough, and then the trailer. No, even in the trailer you don't get anything.
So going back to this, let's go with the Acolyte. With this argument, we could do the same thing we can because we got to remember they have access to all that music. You do a little bit of the old school Star Wars theme. Let's have a voiceover from Yoda talking about the High Republic for a second, like a couple of lines, and then you show the new characters. You show Carrie Ann Moss. Oh, dude, I'm in.
Right.
Right.
And then imagine that scene where you're like dun 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 dun, and then she pushes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just think you know,
we just fixed it.
We just fixed it. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, by the way, I have the Romulus trailer. Only if you want
do you have it?
to do it now. Yep.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna do the 3-way, which is funny. So now it's not a versus, is a 3-way. By the way, we're not doing any sexual innuendos here, as whatsoever.
You don't.
No.
Basically,
yes, I don't,
my mean of communication is sexual innuendos, but yeah.
There you go. Es porque
Exactly.
Pablo is it's more liberated.
Language has this incredible plasticity that anything that you can say can be taken out of context in the worst way possible. And humor takes that. That's why Weird Al Yankovic is so much of a genius. You can take absolutely anything and turn it on its head and turn it into a sexual innuendo, or even change just a word and make it sound so horrible or so terrible. So yeah, sexual innuendo is part of anything that you say. You can talk about candy and make it really weird really fast.
Okay,
man.
don't get crazy. Don't buy a band yet and be in the corner, Pablo. Pay the trailer. All right, the ship design, and that looks pretty cool. I like the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have seen the original the original Alien movie, and Aliens 3 and Alien Resurrection, and I think you should stop there.
Right. Pretty much, yeah. Yes, racism.
Okay. You know the design language of the ships on Alien. Like okay. This actually looks on point. I won't lie. This looks a bit too shiny, but yeah, it. Okay, but let's play it a bit.
Okay. I like the blending. I like the color. I like the set so far. Ooh, Evil Dead. Nice. Good enough.
Okay, up to that point.
Okay, up to that point, it looks cool.
The ship is a bit more Saluco than Nostromo, but
yeah, it's clean. It's a little too clean. It feels a little too clean in a sense. It does have a little bit of that feel. You do get that little bit of nostalgia when you're watching it. I got to give them that. Then later watching the pod, you kind of feel like it's a little bit more modern, but still there. I'm still there. I'm still sold. Pablo, what do you think?
Up to this point, I was actually kind of getting hype because, again, I prefer the Nostromo. I think the Nostromo is the superior ship, but let's go with it. Let's just enjoy it. The Wayline Corporation is doing something really shady, I guess. And okay, there's xenomorphs. You don't really see the xenomorphs. You just hear the screaming and everything.
Right.
To that point, imagery works good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. The style works good enough because you normally don't need to see the alien. It's like the shark on Jaws. The alien, the xenomorph, It's not something that you should see all the time. It's a presence that you need to feel. And here they are giving a bit of that, showing you the ship in disarray and the blood. Okay.
Right. It
Then
draws
everything
you in.
goes to
Yeah.
So
up
I
to
will
that
pause.
point, you were sold.
Yeah, up to this point, I'm kinda in.
Oh
A
no!
bit,
Oh no! Now
a bit dead space.
now I'm worried. Now I'm worried.
Yeah, a bit dead space, but nothing else.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Run.
This
What the
is
heck is that?
stupid. This
What
is
the
stupid.
heck is that, Pablo? Okay.
The face hugger as the face huggers are passive beings. They are not active beings. They can just jump and grab you on the face, so they can impregnate you, but nothing else. Not really strong, not really agile, not really powerful. More as an sneaky, passive predator kind of.
What is that though? I mean, that's since when did they become like little like? Is this? You know what? I'm sorry. Remember the Chronicles of Riddick?
Yep.
Is that what they're trying to mimic here? Is like they bought the same software as like those little jumping things that they had? Because this is a they feel like the Animorphs now are like a cross between the Chronicles of Riddick and the Starship Trooper, bugs. Tell me I'm wrong.
Okay,
No,
to this point, let's just say I'm maybe too old school. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. I will just think Daddy chill and okay, let's watch a bit more.
But did they just break through that door? Yeah, somebody.
Yes, they did.
Griffin is a great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Didn't they
the
used to
face
sneak
hugger are not that
around?
strong.
Whatever happened to the sneaking around? All right, now, okay, it's okay. Now it's funny because now I'm the one who needs to drink. Thank you, Bob. I don't even drink it. Body horror. That's
If you're doing body horror like that, you don't show it on the trailer or in the
you don't
teaser
show
or
it.
what.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that looked more like hentai than aliens.
No, in Alien you have some really gnarly scenes, especially when you go to Aliens 3 and Alien Resurrection. You have some scenes that are really gnarly, like the alien baby, like the is neomorph. I believe the correct terminology is neomorph, or the newborn alien, whatever you want to call it. But it was disgusting. And you have those scenes of people on the crew with things on their mouths, and it was a bit like that. But that's not something that you show on the trailer, because it takes away the impact when you see it on the screen when you are finally seeing this.
Yeah, so it said, I guess this was more angry lesbians in space.
We are getting to there.
Oh, we're gonna get to it. Oh no, Pablo. What the heck, bro? Since
Okay. No, they jump.
This is
They jump.
arachnophobia.
No.
know,
The
but
face huggers actually do jump.
Yeah.
There are several scenes where you see them jump on the original films, and also when they burst out of the egg, they have to pop. They have to jump. So they use the tail as a propulsion mechanism, and that's how they get you. But that part, I have no issue. The fact that they are overrunning people, that's the issue, because they are not supposed to be that fast. They are not supposed to be that active. They are not supposed to be that frontal. It's face huggers, no full
But
full
if you
form
look at it,
xenomorphs.
it's like it wasn't like going like jumping up, jumping down, or anything like that. It was literally, yes, thank you. It was a Van Halen jump. It was literally like a sideways. It literally felt like Crouching Tigers hitting Cinemorph.
No,
It
but
felt like it was
Gonzalo,
doing, like, sideways.
Gonzalo is right. When you see the face hugger jumping on AVP, it's exactly like that. It's not something really that new. Face hugger jumping. The thing is that they are overly strong and they are overly aggressive, and that's something that you should reserved for the later versions, either the just born xenomorph or the xenomorph full blown, or even the queen. That's the kind of power that they have. A face hugger, not so much.
All right. Okay, so this is the new Ripley.
Yeah,
Fully
this is the
dressed.
angry lesbian for today.
Okay, no slight underwear shot here, right?
No,
Why do they
she's
always have
just
why do they all have the same face? Is there like a Zendaya school of resting face that's happening?
I was warming up to Zendaya, man. I was really starting to like Zendaya, and she
And then
fucked up
Dune
on Doom
happened.
2. Dude, on Spider-Man No Way Home, she's
Yeah, that was
actually
so
really
true. She's
charismatic. I
actually
like her
really
a
good.
lot.
Yeah, she was really good. She was really good. That one I gotta give it to her. It did have its moment. Yeah. All
And
right.
she,
So,
yeah, when she's acting cute, she has this smile and everything. I was like, yeah, she can work with, yeah, she's fine. No, she's just the angry lesbian with blue eyes. God damn it.
and we don't mind here. We're not saying it's anything about the ladies, whatever your thing. I'm just the yeah, whatever. All right. So is this Isabella Merced? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. This should be something like Wayland Corporation shuttle, or not shuttle,
That's
space
not
station.
Isabella.
No. Who's this?
No, that's the lead actress.
Oh, that's Kaylee Spain
Haley.
or something. Spain.
Right.
How do
She
you even
played
say
Priscilla
that?
Presley recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said you were
Huh.
going to be here with us for this. You watched it already.
Oh, I didn't know when you wanted me to come in. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Let's wait till you get to the end, and then I'll come in.
Okay.
Okay,
End of the.
All right. Okay.
so let's go. Enter the angry lesbian.
Enter the fist. Oh my gosh, it's so scary.
You don't show the xenomorph on the trailer.
You just
Just
showed you showed the whole movie.
Accidental Tourist. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes.
And we hope we can have you someday. Next Wednesday, right?
Yeah. So next
Yeah.
Wednesday
Just,
after midnight is
Yeah, and we just booked Tom Connors for next Wednesday.
Woohoo! We got Bat Tom.
At Tom, baby.
Bat Tom.
So we'll have some fun with want a little more quality Tom time. I know he's hard to get a hold of during a Midnight's Edge if you're in the chat. So this would be a good place to hang out next week.
Woohoo!
Okay. You got Pablo. You're way too nice on this trailer. This trailer's a piece of shit. That first part that you liked. I even questioned that because the spaceship, like you said, it was too pretty. It was too light. It's not grounded. It's not rooted in the world from before, where it was like heavy and mechanical, and there's no gravitas to that shot. There's got to be that world.
Yeah, because Paul, in the other ones, the spaceships felt more lived in, right? Like more scuffed.
Well, even if you follow the shot, that opening shot, it's just too quick. It like pans left to right. It was too Star Wars. It's like, no, that's not how they move. You just should have had the camera still on the horizon, and let that slow mofo just come through the camera shot for a second. But listen, I don't know what that tracking was, where it's like, it's a backtracking and you're going through the hallway and you're hearing screams, and it's like, what are we, teenagers in the cabin in the forest? That's basically what this is.
Yeah, it's Evil Dead in space.
And I go back to where's my character? Where's my one character with the line? I wanted that young girl with the gun to be at the beginning with a line, something. right? So then by the time I get to all these cuts, yeah, they look nice, but I don't care. This is
Okay,
lame, man.
Oli, let me
So
show you something.
yeah, go
This
ahead.
is the original Alien trailer.
Oh man.
This is how,
Oh,
this is
it's
how you
not
grab
there.
people.
Oof, here we go.
And even the space looks better.
And this is what, 1979?
Yeah.
Trailer will be 78.
Ah.
Hear the music.
It's so cool, so experimental, so so arty.
Oh, level. 45 years old.
That's
Alavito.
crazy. But that's when an artist was doing the medium. Artists, it wasn't a
Yeah.
checklist of government. It's basically an artist was taking something. Just there was no sound. In other words, there was nobody had to say anything. But you had the tension. It kept building. It kept building. It kept building. It kept building. Because at first you're like, "What the heck is this?" And then you're like, "What? I'm in space." Then it's just it just blows you away.
So with that being said, it's like, how do you top that? And you really can't. But you don't need to, because you have 45 years of lore, of a collective loving of this IP. So all you got to do is, okay, well, we have a new character for you guys. Here she is. And we need to care about that new character. We know the aliens, we know everything, we know the face huggers, all that stuff. We know we're going to be scared. We already know all that. We don't know the new character. Who are we supposed to care about? That's where they really failed, bro. And that's why I say this thing was just a piece of
What's
trash,
the main
bro.
You know what's the main protagonist of the original trailer? The fear.
Yeah. Sound design.
That's it.
Good. It's good.
Yeah.
You don't really need to show that much. And there was no shots of the xenomorph, no shots of the engineers.
But we had human shots of their faces up close. Brilliant.
Of the terror. Even the cat looks scared on the trailer.
And look, you had Yaphet, you had Harry Dean, you had Lockhart, you had the Ian Holm, and of course Sigourney. I mean, they were all fighting for their lives. They were freaking the fuck out.
Right, and you were even saying, Paulie, because remember you were talking about the shots, how you were coming in and you're being chased away, kind of. And then this one is completely the opposite, because it's like she's running from something, but the character is. And the other one, the newer one, you kind of like, it's more along the lines of bad Sam Raimi director. You had
right. And listen, I'm fair, because I even said in my critique, give me a trailer. This is a teaser. I'm critiquing a teaser. Give me a trailer and we'll really talk. Because this is just it's copy and paste. It's copy. That's what I put in my thumbnail. Copy and paste.
Sadly,
so Pablo and Paulie, you have the same shots in the new trailer. You guys at the trailer company, you were given all these shots. You're making a Aliens Romulus trailer. Go. How would you craft it? Teaser.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will go with a mostly silent trailer. Mostly, not even music.
Oh,
not
cool.
even music. You just get into the visual sensation of loneliness, and there's this pressure on Alien. Is restrictive, is really hard with you. You have that atmosphere of everything is pressing you, everything is against you, but you don't know where to look, right? If you want to give that sensation, you don't even need that much of sound. You just need to give the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Instead of that, they try, as I said, up to the beginning when you see the blood and everything, I was like, okay, they are showing bits, and that's it. But you don't really need to even show that much after that, because you are already on that sensation of there's something bad happening. Until you see the movie, you cannot get any release.
Yeah.
And that's the point. When you give on the finale of the movie the release, you are liberating the viewer from that pressure that was built up on the trailer, that needs to stay with the person that is waiting for the movie, waiting for the series, right? But if you at any point give any release, that valve is completely open and it will never close. So they give you a bit of release. When they stop and you get the character looking at the camera, and it's over. It's completely over. So you just need to get into showing the devastation without showing the victims, without showing the perpetrator, without showing anything else. You
With no
show
sound.
something horrible happened, and
That's
then you
already a
just
better
get the
trailer.
title. Yeah,
That's already a better trailer. Like Paulie was saying, the copy and paste of the trailer, you're already creating something different because you're like, I can hear you in selling this in the meeting. All right, check it out. It's space. No one can hear you scream. And you just cut. Boom. No sound.
yeah, that's the
Like,
catchphrase,
already
and
better.
it's for a reason. If you think about it, absolute silence is way more frightening than screams. Because screams means something bad is happening. Absolute silence means somebody bad happened and there's nothing you can do about it.
I love it.
Silence is the key factor of absolute terror. If you get somebody blindfolded, they will stumble around until they can feel something with their hands. If you take away the hearing from somebody, and there's chambers that experimentally do that, people will become absolutely terrified and mad in 3 minutes. You know why? You can feel everything, you can see everything, but it's like you are not even there.
So Paulie,
Silence is terrifying.
how would you craft it? You have the same thing. You're doing your teaser. What would you do? Go.
Yeah, I would probably in the first 20 seconds have a dialogue moment with the lead woman to where we're like, who is this? I'm interested in her. Right? Then and you can even intercut it with the hallway scene. See, the hallway scene was just like it was like they never left it because we're doing voiceovers. You can intercut with the young girl, and you don't have to give away all the story. It's a teaser. The trailer, we're gonna have more. We're gonna get more of the the background of everyone. But with this one, you're introducing this new person. So then when we come back towards the end and we see her with the gun, there's a little more, we're a little bit more invested. Everything else is pretty copy and paste. So I almost would go against, no face huggers, definitely no xenomorphs in this one. It should just be her and some of those images, because you got to go against the grain a little bit. This was just too much on the money.
Right, like you said, it's too copy and paste. It's too much by the numbers, and I guess that's where we're failing. I mean, as we're wrapping it up because we've been already here for a couple of hours, and I guess we'll touch on our other points maybe next time. But I think we're kind of all saying the same thing, that we're missing the artistry in Hollywood, because we saw 3 trailers today of things that could be great in the right hands, but somehow through copy and paste, through overextension, through oversharing, and just hubris, seems to, bring up this new Hollywood that it's not as creative as the older, not too long ago Hollywood, right, Pablo?
Yeah, as I said, 2010 ish is the point where you start to get a lot of these companies. And if you have seen on the Marvel movies of 2010 to 2018, there was a lot of scenes that you will see on the trailer that were not on the movie. It was because they will send just a bunch of raw footage, a bunch of even incomplete footage without any special effects really made, or just the basics. And it's like, do a trailer with this. And then while they are editing the movie, they will remove those scenes completely because they were unnecessary, or because the plot goes in a completely different direction. These companies just took whatever the studio will send them and create a trailer with that. And because there's that disconnection, the feeling of what you are going to get is never the same as what you see in the trailer. There's a disparity between what you will see on the screen and what you are presented on the trailer. And that takes away a lot of the experience of having just this beat, because it's like when you are somewhere that you are about to eat in an ice cream store, and they give you just this bit of the flavor that you are about to pick, and it tastes like heaven. So you go with that flavor and you get your ice cone with that flavor, and it's just wonderful. Instead, it's like they give you a taste of something that tastes moderately good, and then they give you a cone of shit.
Tell me how you really feel, Pablo. But if you look at the trailer is the poster. Paulie just shared it with us. This is the Alien Romulus trailer, and they're already giving everything up.
Yeah,
it's there. It's like,
I have multiple figures of xenomorphs, of different xenomorphs, including for the Alien 3 video game for, I think, is the Super Nintendo. For the original Nintendo, the version that I have of the Alien.
right.
And I don't need to see xenomorphs on the trailer. I love the xenomorph. If is one of my favorite aliens of any sci-fi. I don't need to see the xenomorph on the trailer. I want to just watch it. And by the way, somebody was saying, I don't remember who, that they want Prometheus sequel. There's already a Prometheus sequel. It's called Alien Covenant, and it's garbage.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But yeah, you don't need to see the xenomorph. I love it.
You don't.
But you don't.
All right. So on that, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us. Don't forget, here at Midnight Session Espanol, we have our shorts. If you want to check them out, they're short little goodies about you have some old ones at Pablo, because Pablo needs to make a new one soon, a new short one of these days. But he's got some cool old ones. Check it out. Diego's got some old ones over there. But we also have Lily and Nomi doing some cool ones, and I did a couple one myself, so check it out. We usually have some coming up like every other day. So check out our shorts, and also please subscribe to the channel and join us next Wednesday, where we will have a baton.
Nice.
So thank you so much, everybody, for being here, and we'll
just
catch you on the
tonight.
concrete.
Yeah. Go
Just
ahead,
a
Pablo.
second for Gonzalo. Aliens, the second Alien movie, is a complete change of genre. It's no longer horror, it's action, and that's why you have the xenomorphs. This is supposed to be a back to the horror roots. So, yeah, that's it.
That's why I think they use the Evil Dead people.
Tonight we're gonna have the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire review up on the latinoslant.com. We got in early review. We got to see it yesterday, so we will have that up tonight.
Cool.
So check it out, everybody.
Awesome. All right, so everybody go check out latinoslant.com. Just to subscribe and get the fresh Latino news every day. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And like and share and subscribe. We will see you next week.
Adios.